Hello, swing trading weekly profits, or how much did we make this week swing trading? Well, our weekly income from swing trading is $0. We didn't make anything for the pretty much the first 2 weeks of January. Today is January 11th, so from January 1st to the 10th of January 2025, we didn't sell any stocks, so therefore we didn't make any profit. We earned some dividend, and we earned about $58 in dividend income. So our weekly profit is 0. We made some purchases on the 2nd and on the 8th. Yeah, so we purchased 2 stocks, and we have some stocks in our portfolio that we have not sold yet. Now, as you can see, we have not made any sales because our profit is taking the sales minus the purchase, how much we pay for those stocks that we sold to find the profits. And we have some stocks in our portfolio that we have not sold yet. Therefore, we still have the commitment there for them. They are in our portfolio. Most of them, the price went down. So that is the first 2 weeks of January purchases. But we do have last year purchases that we have not sold yet. So we kept those on our daily entry sheets until we sell them. So they are here. Now let's go to our account, our portfolio, to see the stocks that we have in our portfolio. So some of them we purchased them for dividend income purposes in 2023 or prior, and some of them we purchased them for swing trading purposes. So the one that are highlighted in yellow are the one that we purchased for swing trading purposes, and in the gain and loss column, those are unrealized gain or unrealized loss. So that means you didn't actually sell the stocks to lock in that gain or to lock in that loss. And you will see that most of them at the end of yesterday, Friday, January 10th, 2025, most of them are negative in our portfolio. And if you are wondering how this unrealized loss is calculated, it's taking the quantity, the number of shares we have in our portfolio for those stocks, times the price, when the market closed, the last price of the market of that particular stock, times it will give you the market value. So if you were to sell the stock at that price, that is what we will have for it. So it's taking that minus how much we originally pay for that stock, and the result will either be a profit or a negative amount in case of a loss, because the market value, if we sell it now, is less than how much we pay for it. Therefore, we have a loss there. So now that we explained that, and it shows us the dividend rate for the one that paying dividend, so we can go through it. So we have AJG that we purchased for swing trading. I'm going to list the one we purchased for swing trading that are still in our portfolio as of January 10th. AMAT, AME, AMGN, AMP, BLDR, BRO, CDNS, FDHI, FAST, I like to call it FAST, FDS, FI, FICO, GIB, KLAC, LECO, I like to call it LECO, LEN, LLY, I like to call it Lily, and it does have maybe Lala, I don't know, but I like to call it Lily. So it has that in the company's name as well. Lowe's, LOW, LRCX, MA. MA was positive some days of the week, but then went down. MLM, MSFT, Microsoft, MSI, NVDA, NVR, PCAR, PH, REGN, Rose. Rose, we purchased it in January. Is a model 2 that we purchased. RPM, SNPS, SYK, TRV. TRV is one of the one that we purchased in January as well. VRTX, WAB, WM, WSO, and I believe pretty much all of it are negative in the account currently, to the exception of AT&T that we purchased for dividend income purpose. At some point it was about $1,000, but it needs to be higher than that before I sell it, so that I can make profit on every single share that we purchase, because we purchased those shares at different times of the year in the past, so at different prices. And as you can see, as of February 10th, we have an unrealized loss of $29,000, and that is the, I like to call it, account position, or the state of the portfolio. But yeah, so yeah, this is just an overview of our 2 weeks of January, and we check few of those reports. Because we do not have a lot of transactions here, we don't need to go through every single one of those reports. And yeah, trading summary will show, yeah, this tend to be complicated because it tend to double count every purchases. But even if we make, we use the same money to make purchases over and over and over, but you'll count every single one of them. But yeah, this is just to share with you the new strategy we are using and how it's working. So we make 2 purchases, but we have not sold anything yet, and those purchases, the price pretty much went down for them. And this year we are using long option long swing trading strategy. We have about 79 stocks that we have on our watch list. We chose a longer trend line to buy at. Therefore, we'll wait for the stocks to come to the trend line, and we will make our purchase, and we will wait for a while for the stocks to reach our minimum targets or a new high before we sell. So for this year, we are going to see how the strategy we are using this year, how it's playing out, and that's what I'm sharing. those weekly overview as well. And some weeks, many of the weeks, we may not sell anything at all, but we can just share the process with you. If you are thinking about swing trading, this is one strategy. Last year we used the same strategy, but we traded on a short trend lines. As the chart is moving, we are moving along with it, buying and selling on the same side of the swing. But for the long trend line swing trading strategy, we are going to go through multiple swings before we buy. We are going to go through multiple swings before we sell as well. And we will share the process with you for you to see those two strategies as well. It's pretty much a trend line swing trading strategy, but last year we used a shorter trend lines, and this year we are going to use longer trend line to trade on. And you know, as you are trying to figure out what swing trading strategy is best suited for your personality type, your risk tolerance, and the availability of your time, you know, you can see the strategy we are using, how it's working for us, and you can make your own decision. Thank you. We thank you very much for watching our videos. We thank you very much for your time. We thank you very much for all your comments, and we thank you very much all that subscribe to our channel. I'm Afiavi Liberman, creator of Liberman Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel, and inasoup.com, our blog. On our channel and on our blog, we share different ways to save money and different ways to make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not depend on an employer to provide for your family. And swing trading is one way to make money. For 2024, we made about $20,000 swing trading in profits, and we made about $3,000 in dividend income, you know, beside my husband and I full-time job. And for my raise this year, I got about 1,500 raise, and 1,500 raise from full-time job compared to $20,000 profit, swing trading income, and swing trading maybe 30 minutes a day around lunchtime or less, because I'm not buying and selling stocks this year March at the end of the day or early in the morning, because I'm recording how I analyze the chart. I tend to do that early in the morning, but at the end of the day, I will pull our swing trading, our trading history to see if we earn some dividend income, and if we trade something, it will be on it as well, so that I can do my daily entry. And then in the morning, early in the morning, I'll do the recording of analyzing the chart to see if there is a stock that is well positioned for us to trade that day. And then, so that can take us around 1 hour to do that, to do the analysis and to do the daily entry. This year, I'm estimating it will be, let's just say 30 minutes or less, because I'm now trading often. And compared to last year, 2024, when we use short-term trading strategy, we trade more often, we sell it often, and trade and buy often and sell often, and lock in small profits. And I had to do multiple daily entries. But for this new strategy, is going to we are not going to purchase often, and we are not going to sell often either. We'll wait longer. Therefore, I won't have a lot of daily entries to do, and I'm estimating about 30 minutes or so of or less at the end of the day to pull my report and make my dividend income entries, and if I purchase or sold stocks, I can make those entries as well. And about 30 minutes a day in the evening, in addition to 30 minutes around lunchtime, to check my account to see if something is positive for me to sell, and if there is a stock that we highlighted to purchase, I will analyze it as well to see if it's around lunchtime, if it's well positioned again as we want it for us to enter to make a purchase request, and then we place the order. Otherwise, if it's not well positioned, then we do not place an order for it. So that is a very quick decision around lunchtime, but we can estimate 30 minutes or less, so 1 hour a day or less to do that. And early in the morning, about 1 hour to analyze the chart. So 2 hours a day allocated to swing trading, to do the record keeping, the chart analysis, and to place requests to purchase or sell stocks. And we made 20,000 last year doing that, and we'll see how 2025 will be with buying it on a longer trend line, meaning waiting a while to buy and waiting a while to sell, going to multiple swings before we sell. We will see how that option will be. In 2023, we made about $19,000. Let me see here. In profit, trading stock, buying at 52 weeks low and selling at 52 weeks high. And we made about $5,000 in dividend income. So it just tells you that when you trade stocks, you make more profit than putting money in buying the stocks and keep it in the portfolio for them to be paying you dividend. The dividend is low because of the rate on it, but you have to buy a lot of the stocks for the dividend to be to be significant. Does that make sense? Yeah, but as you buy and when it becomes profitable, you sell it to lock in that gain, you tend to make more profits that way when you lock in those gains along the way. So it's going to select good stocks to work with, so that when you purchase the stocks and become negative, you just leave it in the portfolio without worrying about it, because you know that it's going to become positive at some point. But just keep in mind that some stocks might file bankruptcy on you, and we have one here that if we'll have one on this list that will file bankruptcy on us, it could be this stock. And last year in 2024, there was one that filed bankruptcy on us, and we shared it in one of the video as well. And those are realities, and those losses are not insured. So when you are buying stocks, your losses are not insured. Like when you have money at the bank in the saving account, or if you have cash in your brokerage account. Some brokerage account have banks, therefore those cash are insured. But what you are doing the stock market, buying stocks, those losses, when you lock them in, they are not insured. You actually lost money. But until you actually sold the stocks, those are unrealized losses. They can turn around and become positive because the stocks fluctuate. Thank you so much for this one that we purchased a few days ago. It was going up. We had some profit, but then it went down, and right now we have a loss in it, but we are now going to set it at a loss. Therefore, it is in the portfolio. So yes, you can make money swing trading. You just have to find the strategy that works for you, that you are comfortable with trying, that is not too risky compared to your risk tolerance. And you just start small and see if you are comfortable with that strategy. Before I chose our trend line swing trading strategy in 2024, I tried breakout type of strategy and I was not comfortable with it. And our short trend line swing trading strategy that I used last year, I like that strategy and I'm trying to fine tune it, and that's why I'm choosing long trend line swing trading strategy this year. The principle is the same, but I just, instead of following the stocks and buying it, because when I do that, when that trend line ended, I might still have the stock in my portfolio before the trend line ended. I don't know exactly when it's going to end it. Therefore, I prefer to try the long trend line trading strategy to see how I feel about that. And I know that I might have to go through multiple swings before I will buy. It's not just about buying in the same side, buy on one side of the swing and sell it on the same side of the swing while the stock is going up. But I'm going to wait for the stocks to pull back to the trend line that I like to buy at, and when I start seeing higher lows around that trend line, I will enter and I will just wait, leave it in the portfolio and wait until it reach a new high. Because they are upward stocks, they tend to reach new highs, and then I can sell it, or when my minimum profit target is reached. We will see how that will play out. For more of our videos, will please check our playlist in the description. Tarot Swing Trading, it has the URL. It's going to be at the end of the video on the screen as well. Thank you so much for your time.